You're welcome to the Media Review segment on Insight today. Joining me to speak on some news highlights for the week is Mathias Okwe, the Assistant Business Editor of the Guardian newspapers. You're welcome, sir. How are you today?
Thank you very much.
It's good to have you join us for the first edition.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, we'll just talk briefly on, the media in 2013. How do you think that the media performed in 2013?
Yeah, the media, I think it was a mixed bag for the media.
Why do you say so?
Yeah, as far as 2013 is concerned, because they were the good side, they were the bad side, and of course, operating within the society, the media itself cannot be insulated from what the country itself is. So it's a product of what the country is. There are a lot of challenges in the gone year, and the media too also had to share some of these challenges, particularly the environment within which the media itself operates. It's been so harsh. It's not easy for the media because the fiscal policies guiding the operations of the industry. For instance, the newsprint and other products that are imported into the country. These are things that are very exorbitant, and of course, it's not every media person that can even afford newsprint, talk alone, importing machineries that they require. It's a huge huge challenge. So that's where the media found itself, and what you saw played out in 2013 was as a result of some of these factors within which the media operated.
What about the social media?
Yeah, the social media, of course, it's a new innovations, and they are still. It is in that area that we still have a lot of challenges because they are operating like some people who are not under any law and things like that. Of course, as we speak, there's no law guiding the practice of social media in Nigeria. So that is the sector where you still find a lot of things just going on. Not based on.
Do you think this happens because there's no regulatory body and
definitely.
Because they're just in cyberspace with no fixed address?
Yeah, definitely, because there's nobody that is regulating
monitoring
the practice in that subsector. They are, so anything they feel, they dish out to people, and of course you should expect that it won't be so rosy, it won't be so nice, because once you are a player and there's no referee, there's no coach, you are a coach, you are the referee, you are the player and things like that. So anything can happen. There are no rules for now.
As a journalist, what do you advise can be done better this year?
Yeah, very quickly. I think the federal government of Nigeria should come up with a body that should be regulating the practice of social media journalism in Nigeria. Yes, and bloggers, because what happens now is they are just on their own doing what they feel, because nobody can report them to anybody. You can't, for instance, not just put anything on TV in Nigeria, because there is a Nigeria Broadcasting Commission that can query you, can wield the big stick and things like that. The Nigerian Press Council for the print. So this makes sure that people do their work responsibly. But in this social media, they are on their own.
Okay, let's jump into the first story for the week. Daily Trust, Monday, December 30th, 2013, reported that Jonathan says, media using my speeches against me. Jonathan, media using my speeches against me. The media got a lot of criticism from the presidency towards the end of last year.
Yeah.
What's your take on it? Do you think that the media is being too harsh? Because here he says that they always repaint his statement.
Yeah, well, this one is subject to interpretation because and semantics. What you say could mean a lot of interpretation to so many people, and depending on the angle from which you are looking at it, he may just issue a simple statement without knowing the connotative meaning of that of that statement. The extended meaning, and of course, media people are at liberty to interpret it the way they feel that best suits them. But I think
the way they feel?
No, the way they understand it first and foremost. But I think it shouldn't really get the message, the central message missing. But at least a statement can have so many interpretations. So that is why even those that make statements or make speeches should be very, very careful of the kind of, I mean, they should think through these speeches very well, so they can also narrow it to little interpretation, that it will not
make
be,
it,
you know,
keep it simple,
yes, simple and just
enough.
direct, so that they should not just keep something that will be complex, that will not allow room for people to interpret it the way they feel it to.
But is there a certain way that you think that the media should go about reporting, you know, or covering stories from the presidency or from government? Because it affects a lot of Nigerians and how they see the government. Do you think there's a way that they should report?
Yeah, I for one, I'm a student of development journalism, by which we mean, you know, use the kind of communication that it's you know, that can spur development, that can, you know, bring peace, can, you know, make a country to move on. So reporting the presidency will not be unique. It affects, in fact, all other spectrums of our social lives, be it business, politics, and all of it. The way reporting should be made is, I mean, the basic tenet of journalism is that truth. So what you are reporting should be, you should ask yourself, is it truthful? Is it factual? And we are told that if you are in doubt, just keep out. So if anything that you are sure, you are not sure that is factual, you should not just, you should have no basis, go ahead. Before you report it, you must cross-check, double cross-check and things like that to ensure that what you are dishing out is true and
so
to the best of your knowledge.
You think it's about time that journalists wear their development journalism hats?
Thinking cap, yes. So yeah, they should not be reporting based on which part of the country you come from. I was listening to the Honorable Minister of Information 31st December last year. I mean, saying something which I felt as a journalist, I was really embarrassed. He was saying to the effect that you take a average Nigerian newspaper, the location of the paper, where the paper comes from, the author of the story that you are reading will determine what kind of story you are doing. It shouldn't be like that. News is news.
True.
It shouldn't be because if you are from Adamawa or you are from Sokoto, then you will now be presenting the perspective of where you come from and things. No, that is not.
The method should not be biased.
The method should not be biased. It shouldn't be where you come from. It should be direct to the point. What is the story all about? You do say it and live it objectively.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's move on to the second story of the week. This day, Wednesday, 1st January, says, it led with the headline, Jonathan to tackle corruption, cost of governance in 2014, pledges to curtail foreign travels, says Nigerian centenarian is the beginning of the new one.
Yeah. This
the new year comes with new year promises and messages from the president. Now, how do you think that the media should set the tone for this deep reflection of, okay, because he said that, okay, it's not just, you know, the end of a year and the beginning of another one, but the end of 100 years and the beginning of another one. So how do you think the media should go about setting that tone for a deep reflection?
For this year in particular, 2014 is a special year in the life of Nigeria. It's because, I mean, this is a year so many things are going to, we are going to be marking 100 years as, I mean, a nation. So many things, I mean, this is a year that is election year leading to 2015. A lot of issues are going to happen. In fact, this is a very turbulent year for the country.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, because a lot of things, like I said, yes, it's going to be very, very turbulent because the media will determine how peaceful this country is going to be, or how much fire that is going to burn this country. The media has a lot to do. So, like we were saying, what the media should be doing now is to make sure they indulge in restraint. Should not just be jumping at any little flimsy information, then set it
and focusing on petty issues.
On petty issues, they should go to the basis, the tenet of journalism, and be sure that what they are writing is correct, is true, and is balanced.
Okay, we need to wrap up now, but let's just look at the story that you wrote on Tuesday, December 31st.
Yeah.
Breakthrough likely soon over crude oil in Northeast.
Yes.
What are the economical implications for Nigerians? What do you think?
So much.
From this new discovery.
So much. You would believe that the core problem that we have at hand in this country today is the fight over who controls the resources of this country, which at the moment is coming only from one region, which is South region of the country. Now, this story was given out by the Minister of State for Finance, Dr. Yerima Lawan Gama, who incidentally is from the Northeast. He's from Yobe State, and he came out was telling how much President Jonathan has done for the region, which people believe that that has not received government attention. The man said it is not true. That for this oil search alone, in just 2 years of the current president's administration, they have invested over 26 billion naira in the search of oil, and that this oil, the search has is that there are 12 stages in the oil search. That they have
very quickly, sir. What are the economical benefits for Nigerians?
Okay, for Nigerians and particularly for the volatile region, it means the people of those regions, I mean, their agitations will come down because they are going to now become oil producing states. Of course, there will be so more money for them. The economy will change and a lot of things. So the activities of Boko Haram will come down because they will be jobs for a lot of people that are from that region, and also it will also add to the revenue profile of the country. And so it's going to be a win-win situation.
Thank you very much, sir. It's been my pleasure. That is it for